Hey guys, welcome back to the Fit at 50 National Enduro Dirt Bike Awesomeness. Transform Morgan into a machine. Build the raddest WR250 ever series. Thank you so much for coming back. Working on that title. It's a working title. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, welcome back, guys. If you're new here, this is my daily vlog series I'm doing right up until I race a National Enduro, my very first National Enduro, in the 50A class on my 50th birthday. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be 50. A lot of people get bummed out as they get older. I just get more fired up because it's better than the alternative, right? And then also, yeah, it's just fun to be in shape and rock and rolling when you're older. So I'm pretty excited. We got the TW going back together today, guys. I got to go fire up the ultrasonic. So I gotta push some bikes out. That's what I gotta do. But I gotta fire up the ultrasonic, get that thing heated up so I can get the carburetor in there, get that prepped and ready to go, and then we'll get this thing dialed in. And I mean, we're really close here. The motor's together. I just gotta put that cover on. I adjusted the valves, gotta put the rest of the motor mounts on, exhaust back on. I doubt this battery is gonna be any good, so we'll jump it the first time, I'm sure. Anyway, we're close, guys. Real close. So I hope we have the key to this thing. I didn't even yeah, I didn't even check. I bet we do. So yeah, I'm excited. So I'm gonna get some bikes pushed out and then we will get to work. All right, guys, actually, before I finish working on this, I'm going to prep this wheel because I am taking the VE33S as my just in case it's wet tire. Also, it will be my next test tire on the moon balls from Mr. Wolf. So I haven't run a VE33S in a very long time because the last time I did, I spun all the knobs off of it really fast in South Dakota. And I wasn't real happy with that, but everybody keeps telling me how awesome they are, so I figure I'll give it another shot. So also, shout out to IRC for sending it to me. Like I said, the in case it's wet tire. Now, it's not going to be. I've been looking at the weather. There's really no need for it because it's going to be dry and hot in Missouri. But I'm still going to mount it up because, like I said, I'm going to run it and check it out. Hopefully we get some weather around here that I can check it out in. That'd be good. Quick touch on the KBN, what's this thing? Explorer 01. This tire has been very, very good. I'll show a quick clip here. So that hill was wet and crazy slippery, and this thing tractored right up it. Now, I screwed it up the first time up, but that was because of me. I hit a root and bounced and got out of balance and messed it up. But the next run up, it just tractored up some kind of wet dirt. The roots weren't super wet, but like the mud dirt between them was, so I know they were getting that. Anyway, it was awesome. It went right up it. I was super happy. So, and it's holding up well. This has only got, maybe, I don't know, it might have 10 hours on it, honestly. Between 5 and 10, so not a ton of hours, but it really looks good. There's no reason I can't keep running it. In fact, I'm keeping it to put back on to test again. I just want to take the IRC. I'm going all IRC for the National, partially because I really like the tires, partially because IRC is helping me out and they're supporting me, so I'm going to do it. So anyway, let's take this thing off and take a look at those moose balls again, too. Let's pull them out. I'm gonna put gloves on. I feel like even though there's no lube, it still gets that whatever graphite, whatever gray stuff on there. Oh, maybe not. So, real quick, they're definitely holding up. Now, these don't have a ton of hours on them. I will admit that. Like, these are not like hammered, but don't worry, stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're going to be beating on these things for a long time. and I will let you know if they end up breaking down or whatever, how long it takes for them to break down. All right, guys, we're going with the 120-100 BE33S Dakota, however you pronounce that. Yeah, just shove these things in like we normally do. There we go. Same number of balls back in, so that's good. Seems like it's gonna hopefully seat the bead. Looks like it all good. So they're nice and tight. Everything's good. Did not have to replace or add another one. I did the last time because I went from a 110 to a 120. So let's get this thing mounted up. Alright, guys, went pretty good. It's all seated except for right there. I bet when I ride it, it'll seat no problem. I'm not gonna even bother grabbing air because, again, I don't think I'm gonna be running this tire this weekend. But I will be running it shortly thereafter to test it out around here in our desert and hopefully maybe in some wet stuff, because I think that's what this is gonna be better at than the VX40. But yeah, psyched. Moose Balls lunar version 2.0 moon balls, whatever, is getting a big thumbs up so far from me. I can't say longevity quite yet, but they're seeming really good. Yeah, super happy. All right, let's get to it. I've actually got to put a tire, change sprockets on that YZ250F before I work on this, because that guy's in a hurry and playing, you know, he made an appointment. He's not being a jerk about it. So I get that thing up on a stand over here and get that done. All right, guys, time to get this carburetor all cleaned up and get this bike running. So I just cooked this thing in ultrasonic for I guess it's probably almost an hour all told. I just ran it twice, and I guess it's probably 30 minutes of time at about 50 degrees Celsius, so pretty hot. And now we're gonna open her up and see what we got. I got a all balls kit to go through this thing, get all new rubber pieces in it. All right, guys, so TW back together, tried to fire it up, would not make any noise. Went, checked the spark, no spark. I'm like, okay, so ended up getting a new spark plug cap, new spark plug. Well, I already had a new plug, but anyway, cap, because the cap seemed loose and kind of rusty. So anyway, put all that together, nothing, no spark. Found the parts of our service manual online. Went to check the stator specs and stuff like that. So I found that the it seems like the source coil, which is the energizing coil, or, you know, ignition, not the ignition coil, because that's the one that's up underneath outside. That one seems to be good, but the source coil seems to be just open, like no touchy on the end. So we got the stator part here, and this I've been taking out, but this one was loose, just like that, inside this thing. So that's crazy. So now I'm going to take this thing out, get the stator out, and see if I can touch the wire that goes from here up to here and make sure it's not just a break in that wire somewhere, because that would be a way better situation than having to get a new stator. But I am a little concerned. You can see the kind of black here, this colored there. I'm concerned that something's wrong with the stator, and obviously with it being one bolt loose, I don't know, it might have been doing something weird. And the pickup coil tests a little high resistance from spec. I don't love it. It's definitely right on the edge of being good, and that's this coil. This is an old bike, so things could have failed. The only problem that I'm experiencing, honestly, with that whole situation is the fact that it supposedly ran not long ago. So I mean, it's been a little while, but it got parked, and yeah, so I'm concerned that we have something going on here. Oh yeah, look at that. So you see that right there. That's no good. All right, now let's find this source coil. Is this guy? All right, guys. Sorry, camera died while I was fiddling with that. But yeah, definitely the stator, definitely open on one of those coils. So it's not making the power it needs to make the sparks. My guess is because the people who brought it here said it wasn't running very well, then they parked it, and then it got picked up and the battery was dead, and they just thought it was that, but they also knew that it hadn't been running well, so they wanted a top end and to go through the thing because it's old. And so, okay, great. Well, I think that the reason it actually might not have been running well might not have been the top end, might not have been a lack of compression, although that was definitely shiny and definitely needed to be replacing. Shiny in a bad way, the cylinder shiny. So my thought is that loose bolt, and who knows, probably seriously just from age and time, is what was making it run poorly, because maybe the stator was rattling, because it definitely could move when I grabbed it. So that was doing that, and that might have also caused the one coil to fry. So anyway, regardless of why it happened, that is what has happened. It is definitely junk. So we're gonna get a stator on the way, and that's gonna be some video someday down the road before, or it'll be after all of these daily vlogs are done. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now, go for a walk with my wife and the dogs, and then do some dinner. Ooh, I got my birthday present from my mama. She said I could open it early, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do it on the road somewhere, make it kind of fun. But yeah, do dinner, and then I'm gonna be packing up. So I'm gonna show you kind of what I'm doing to pack this whole rig up and be ready. Show you kind of what the van looks like when I set it up for one of these kind of trips where it's just me, and I want to be able to sleep back there with my bike. So yeah, stay with me. This is gonna be kind of cool. All right, guys, dinner's been done. Got the kid home, all that good stuff. So now it is time to start packing, because tomorrow we are headed to Missouri to race this sexy machine. I'm really excited about that. A couple things real fast. Putting my official timekeeping watch. I know I'm not actually like keeping time in this race, but the watch that I need to have, what I want to have, so that I know key time and all that. Boom, G-Shock Casio, ready to rock. All right, so guys, here is my van. Normally, day-to-day basis, all good to go. Now, I'm gonna go grab my bicycles, because I'm throwing some bicycles in for this trip. Because I might do a little mountain biking, but I'm definitely gonna do a little pit biking on the Mack Fox over there. So I'm gonna go grab those things, put them in here, and then I'm gonna show you how I transform this upper deck into a place to sleep. All right, now this is the cool thing about this rig. So we take this and we just like that, boom. Now we got bolts to go in those holes. Boom. There we go. Bed. And yeah, it's not nearly as cool as like one that raises up and all that stuff. It's a whole lot harder to get in and out of. But it works, and it works really well, and it was super cheap. So a little bit of L track or E track, whatever that track is there. My buddy made these brackets for me. Super rad. Now, the other cool thing I got is these hooks that normally I hang my stuff on up there. They can move on the track too. And I'll put that there. And gotta move some stuff around because I am gonna need room here to step up and get into bed. So gotta make room. All right, now I'm gonna grab gear bag and everything that can go up here and kind of just be to the side for now because it doesn't really get in my way of sleeping. I'm gonna slide it way up there, I think. Got our generator just in case. I don't know. I shouldn't really need it. Should be good without it, but if you got it, you might as well bring it. It's really nice when you need that thing. So, all right, I think we're getting pretty close. Taking the dry brake because of putting the dry brake back on the bike. Not that I'm going to need a dry brake in an Enduro, but it does make it way nicer to fill the bike. So I'm going to take that and obviously take my jug with my utility can caddy on it from my friend at Seat Time, Mr. Brian Pierce. Yeah, let's see, I think gotta do a little organizing here. Right on, guys, there it is. There's my setup. I'll be traveling. I'm not sure how far tomorrow night after work. I'm gonna get off work and I'm gonna tape it heading east, and I don't really know how far I'm gonna go. Go probably just till I get too tired. So hopefully that puts me somewhere down the plains, pretty far out, maybe 6-7 hours in would be cool. Because then that way I have way less of a giant drive for the next day, which would be rad. And then, yeah, I can get there Friday night, relax, all day Saturday, relax, get checked in and all that stuff, and then hopefully do some really fast dirt bike racing. So I'm super excited, guys. I love this setup. It's super simple. It's very kind of rednecky and not very fancy, which is just like me. So I like it. I'll be bringing you guys along. So this is actually going to be the final daily vlog of this series, guys. You'll see this on the day that I start to leave. Now, obviously, I'm going to film / vlog the whole trip and everything like that, but this is the last daily because I won't upload until I get back, probably. Now, I might do some shorts and things like that here on YouTube to kind of try to keep you updated, but also make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links are in the description of this video. Go to Facebook and Instagram, follow us, like us, whatever, you know, whatever that takes. Make sure you get us in your feed because I will be updating there. I'll be posting videos, shorts, things like that, but I will be filming the whole thing. I'm really excited, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Been a fun journey. I feel really good. I feel like I look pretty good. I'm still pretty flabby in general because a month is too short to like really get super fit, but I'm on my way and I feel awesome about that. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, you know, all the freaking YouTube stuff, guys. That all makes a big difference to me, and makes me more fired up about continuing to put out more content. So comment below what you think about this series, this 30 day, 31 days, whatever it is series. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you're inspired by it. I'm an old man, but I am far from slowing down. So I love you guys, and we will see you on the next one.